Welcome to Align Trading, going over the SPY recap today, along with the trades and the live analysis in Discord. So first thing in the morning that I posted in the pre-market brief for Discord members was to be watching for the purple buying continuation. If that algorithm was activated, we could see some continuation with the gap up that we had, and if not, I explained to be watching for us to get back below the 531.34 level and then to short ideally back below the 5-day moving average. However, we did not see any buying continuation and got this head and shoulder breakdown right here. There is also an inverse cup and handle right here at the moving average, as well as another head and shoulder right here. This head and shoulder I posted at 12:13 to be watching for, along with the breakout of this green algorithm that we can see right here. So we have this head and shoulder off of that moving average, as well as on the 1-minute chart, which we will go over that microstructure of the inverse cup and handle. So we closed a smaller inverse cup and handle right here, and then there's also one right here that we closed with a small handle on the 1 minute as well, giving us this continuation. And then we have this larger inverse cup that has now closed at this 525.28 level right here, and we will now be looking for some sort of handle now if we want to reject this, which we will go over after looking at the 1-minute chart now. So now here on the 1-minute chart, first thing in the morning, we did have news at 9:45 being PMI, so I did not take any entries before then in this sell-off that we had right here. And then even after that, I did not take this initial first move down right here. I was waiting for something more. So right here, possibly we got a bounce off of that high right here that we were watching if we fell below and continued higher. And then right here, I would have been looking for maybe that retest, and we didn't get that retest of this level and continue down. Instead, we just started going down and I missed my entry. What I was now looking for was this right here, if we started to see this sort of rejection. However, this right here, we never broke below this 529.90, which therefore did not make it a trade for me, because I would have wanted to see something like that instead. And then to the upside, we never formed that shoulder back above right here of that 531.34 level, giving us a possible cup and handle, so there was no trade there as well. I was explaining that the market was trying to decide if it wanted to stay above the 5MA or go below, and it took some time for that to happen. As you can see, we dropped below it right here, come back above, giving us this inverse head and shoulder. However, I did not take this because I did not like how this shoulder looked right here. It looked like it was possibly tapering and maybe going to form an inverse cup like this back to that moving average and then dropping down. So as we are retracing to this 531.34 level right here, retesting it as it was an important level being the high there. And once we saw that second rejection, this is where I take my first entry, as well as looking for this possible head and shoulder starting to form here that we see, and inverse cup and handle that you see right here. If we were going to go up, I explained watch for this inverse head and shoulder back above this 531.34 if we had decided that we were going to now start going higher after having that dip in the morning. I explained that we need to close the inverse cup at this 529 level right here, and if we do, from there we can look for the inverse cup and handle being the rejection at that 5MA, and it gives us this handle, as you can see right here, with this head and shoulder rejection, which is why I take these ads right here. Right here, after we closed another inverse cup level at this 528, I explained that we could continue to still dump. There was plenty of time left in the day. So right here on the 30, after we close it at this level, you see that there is a micro handle on the 1 minute being right here. This is the only structure that you get for the retracement off of this green algorithm, which continues to bring us down with these head and shoulders. As you see, I continue taking these on the way down like that. After this trade right here, I actually had planned on being done until I saw this last head and shoulder off of that same green algorithm set up, and this was my final trade right here, and I was all out of my position. After seeing this blue tapering algorithm right here, there was no reason to continue to trade it after getting great trades on the way down right here. No need to try and force anything going into the close like that. Now, taking a look at what to watch going into tomorrow, please do keep in mind that it is a short day and we do have some news, which I will put up right here. But looking at the chart now, we do see we have closed this larger inverse cup and will now be looking for some sort of handle right here and possible head and shoulder if we do want to continue going lower. We could also have a larger retracement if we wanted to come up here possibly before retesting this moving average and then rejecting. There are still levels that we can go down below, such as this gap right here if we want to close that gap before possibly filling it and continuing lower, grabbing this liquidity right here, giving us this head and shoulder. If we wanted to dump, we do have this 20-day starting to catch up right here as well, so we would need to be below that and below these levels right here. Can also still come back up if we want. Say we form a inverse head and shoulder, there is plenty of liquidity, especially if we get back above that moving average right here and want to break out of these highs again. This can still be forming some sort of flag possibly right here if we do want to continue building liquidity like we are before making that move higher, or like I've explained, we continue closing this inverse cup right here and drop below. Now on the daily chart, we are back below this 5-day moving average right here, which we were looking to be above if we wanted to go retest this upper Bollinger. So if we do start to regain this 5-day moving average going into next week, look for that upper Bollinger retest, and if not, we can possibly retest this 20-day moving average again. As you see, we fall below this 5-day, retest the 20, and then from there, we retest the upper Bollinger again. So that is a possibility. Remember, this gap is right here as well. And then if we want to grab this liquidity right here, completing this inverse cup, you can see tomorrow being a short day, price action could be hit or miss, so please trade patiently and do not overtrade or do anything stupid going into the weekend. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see members in the morning. Thank you.